good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through. Bet the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
Tell you how to get rich quick. 20 a month and I can show you how the other half lives. Yeah, I can take you out of this. Get on your grind and take the dive. Can you riddle me this? If a house is just a loan, why not double your chips? Look up a property in your city, then buy it and flip. You just copped yourself a brand new whip. You poor thing, I know you wanna live just like this. Checks to the man and crawl back in the hole. Yo, I can turn the dirt into gold. Just take a little slice of heaven and bring it right back home. The price of easy living is a bit of your soul. No appliances in your kitchen, televisions.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Returnable from the 1. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here we go.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10.
12. 12. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Eagles will take possession. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
No touch that. Hey. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
No touch that. No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Broke through the tackle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he gets this forward to the 19. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Great, set. King, Phil King. No touch.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant, it's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Broken up by a big guy at the line. And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
3rd and just 2 to go. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On first down, here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Putting a receiver in motion. First down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's...
That's the end of the first quarter.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I'm fine, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
3rd and long for him here. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety.
Sometimes, simply as a quarterback, you can feel a defense, right? You can just close your eyes and you can feel them. And I promise you, after that last sack, that defense was hunting. They knew what was on the line. They had a chance to go put points on the scoreboard. And that sack for the safety, it does just that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Great. Set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle, Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Great. Set.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Barkley trying this up the gut. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Let's get it.
2nd and 13. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push this to an 8-point game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Smith on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Great. Set. Hey, thumbs up. Alert. Delta.
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Great. Set.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Delta.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles, lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Great. Set. Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
They run it with Saquon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Hey. Delta.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Seahawks jump in front now by 5. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They give to Barkley, left side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Seahawks with 6 DBs out there. Third down coming up.
Tiger swamp. Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. They've got first down from the 31.
No touch. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Crowd left, 63. No touch.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's on the move. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Great, set. Yanni. 73. No touch.
Looking to throw. Brought in along the sideline, just needed official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the left hash, this is from 47. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half.
11. Here we go.
Throwing it just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Crowd left, Yanni. Great, set. Crowd left, Yanni. Don't touch.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Great, set. Don't touch.
Running left, this is Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Crowd left, yes. Alpha. Going silver, right? 73. Hey, easy, 63. Don't touch.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. First and 10 from the 41.
11, mighty. Here we go.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's set.
Burrow setting to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Brown on the inside give. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Throwing is Burrow. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Put a gold star on the grade sheet for that defensive coverage, even with plenty of time to throw it. That defense never gave the QB a lane to complete it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
11. Here we go.
Burrow. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11, 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Drops back. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Good, set. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Sky left, Yanni. Delta.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Fits it through the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
46-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73. Delta.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Great, set. Oh, it's Silver, ready? Delta.
Here's Saquon. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Delta.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, 73, 73. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This throw is caught. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Just a quarter left before one. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. They're gonna run with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
King, Bill King, Bill King. Delta.
They'll try again with Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Has it in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And this one doesn't go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, stop.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Go.
Working quickly here.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He finds Fant. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Good set. 11. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Very set. Hey! Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Another big rip for him. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Play action now, Burrow. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
1-1, ready?
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
11 MT, take. 11, stop.
Back to throw. He's on the move. He slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. He gets 6 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
11 MT. Stop.
Here he is to throw. Connects with feint. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
One, ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 12. 11 Thomas. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Get set. 11, 11, 11.
Setting up to pass. Getting out to pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And the Eagles get to it. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
With the win in hands, they don't take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.